Everyone. Today we are going to talk about singleton design pattern in Java. It is a creational pattern that restricts the instantiation of a class to one single instance. What does it mean? For example, if you take any class in Java, it can be instantiated n number of times. So whenever you instantiate a class, you would get a new object. In this design pattern, we would be restricting that class to create only a single object all the time. So if you ask for the object from multiple classes, you would be getting the same instance every time. Let's see an example. Let's take two classes, one singleton test and the other one is a singleton. So in singleton test, it would be a main method would be calling the singleton class and it would be instantiating that. In singleton class, we will have an instance variable which will have the singleton object, and we will have a constructor called singleton and a method called getInstance, which is a static method which could be invoked using the class itself. And third one would be the actual method print message. So just here we are printing the message. So when we ask for a singleton object from singleton test class by using getInstance, we would be getting the same instance of it. Let's see the live example now and let's build that. Let's open our Visual Studio Code and create two new classes. One, singleton.java, which will have all the methods that as we discussed now. First, let's have a private static singleton object equals new singleton. And then let's create the constructor. So private singleton, and this is an empty constructor. And now let's create a public static method, which will return singleton, and it's called getInstance method. And here we would be returning singleton object that we have created here. And the last one would be, let's create a method called public void print message. This will just print the message. System.out.println, and let's say, hello, I am a singleton. Now, let's go back and create one more file called new file singleton test.java. In this class, let's create a main method, public static void main string args and the method. Here, let's get the singleton object. Let's create an object singleton equals singleton class dot get instance. And now let's call the method print message from here, singleton dot print message. If you see here, we are instantiating the singleton object here and calling this method. Let's build this class and run it. Singleton test. Oh, sorry, we have to first compile it. Java singleton.java It has compiled singleton.java now. And let's compile the main class singleton test.java. And now both have been compiled. Now let's run singleton test. Here you see that the message, hello, I am a singleton. So this will this is a great use case for creating only one instance in the application. There could be cases where if you have to create a connection, create a thread pool, or whatever it is, where you need only one instance for the whole application, you could use this. Hope it was helpful. Thank you, everyone.